Come on over. Come on over, baby. I know this is I didn't do a post saying, "Hey, I'm going to go live." I didn't do that this time, but I wanted to go live. I was on live earlier on Storm is back on YouTube. So I was on his live earlier and I was like, should I still go live? And I say, absolutely, I should still go live. It's a little later than usual because I had a couple things that I needed to do. And time be getting away from you sometimes. Y'all know how that go. Waiting for a few of my love bugs to come on over. Come on over, baby. We had such a great show yesterday. Like, I'm really excited to see this constantly grow. I know I say it all the time, but it's really true. Like, when I got off, it was like over 1,000 people had tuned into my live, and I was like, oh my God, like this is so lit, you know, like I'm always saying we growing over here, but we really are. And I appreciate y'all so much for like joining me. I really do. I'm trying to wait for a few more of the love bugs to join the chat. Hey, Alea. Hey, Taz. How y'all doing tonight? We waiting for a few of y'all to come on over. Come on over, baby. So we could get into these topics, okay? Okay. We look great. Yes, we do look great. We do look great. I'm gonna wait maybe like a couple more minutes for a few more of the love bugs to come on over. Come on over, love bugs. Can you tell me where you find the info about the UFO you talked about on Storm Show? Oh, well, we could talk about it over here too. Absolutely. I'll pull it up and we could get a little more in depth. I had a video on it too, but you know that wasn't my show. So I'll pull it up when we do the Stranger Than Fiction. You meant me. Oh, thanks, Boo. I'll pull it up when we do the Stranger Than Fiction segment, which is always at the end of the show. So, hey, love bugs, what's up? I hope you're having a good morning, noon, night, whenever this video may reach you. Do your girl a favor and hit that subscribe button and click that notification bell so you can get that ding whenever I upload a new video. So today, we're going to be talking about Blueface, calling Chrisean Rock, all types of dirty, rotten, low-down scoundrels. And we're going to be talking about Kandi versus Tommie. That's odd, right? Also, we're gonna do the Stranger Than Fiction segment where y'all know how we do it over here. We get we get a little bit into herbs. We talk about agriculture. We talk about history, his story. Chat. We talk about health and wellness. And you know, they call it conspiracies, but a lot of the conspiracies been ringing true these days, so I don't know. Is reality stranger than fiction? That's what we're going to get into at the end. And then I'm going to skedaddle. So, let's get started. Okay. Well, y'all know where we're going. We're going to head on over to these Instagram streets. How's everybody doing tonight? I hope y'all all had a good day. I had an interesting day. It wasn't bad, but it was interesting. I'll just put it like that. It was a little interesting. Okay. So, shouts out to the neighborhood talk. So it says Blueface goes off on Chrisean for not doing the laundry in weeks. She admits that she's tired and she just wants to sleep. Fair use. Wait. How come we don't hear it? Hold up. I don't know why it's not playing. Give me 1 second, guys. I don't know why it's not playing. Hey, y'all. Wait. I'm going to have to figure it. Let me check this right quick. Give me 2 seconds. Why am I here? Okay. All right, there we go. So we're heading back on over to these Instagram streets. Once again, shouts out to the neighborhood talk. So it says Blueface goes off on Chrisean for not doing laundry in weeks. And she admits she's tired and she just wants to sleep.
And just do a load a day, it'll be less work. But if you just let the scene bleed all year long, it's gonna be crazy. Yeah, I'm supposed to deal with this. Somebody said, get a housekeeper or a maid. What's the point of having a bitch if I gotta get a housekeeper or a maid? Answer that. This her closet. I told her, fuck it, don't even put your clothes in mine, cause you just too like bleeding. I hate to bleed the bitch like this, but she don't listen to me, so she might listen to y'all. Y'all might be able to tell her like, yo, look at this shit, y'all. Look at this shit.
Now, this is sad. Why is he always exposing this girl? He's constantly exposing and exploiting her. Nothing about this is love. For me, I feel like when you love someone, you can see them when they're down, you can see them at their lowest, but you wouldn't want to put them out there for the world to ridicule, judge, and ultimately talk bad about them. It's like he gets off on making her look bad. And it's really sad. And I just hope that at some point she snaps out of whatever spell he got her under. She gets off of the ghetto toxic circus Ferris wheel. I hope that she's just a digmatization, whatever it is. I'm gonna need Chrisean to wake the fuck up. This is what she had to say in response, y'all. It's sad. Like, why he got her out here like this? I got a few other things I'm gonna say about this, but I want to get through this and then we really gonna get into it.
He bleeds the laundry room and the closet. All I gotta do is wash your clothes. I am. But a bitch be mentally and physically drained. Who wanna fucking clean up after a nigga that beats and cheats on them here and there and all that? Like, that shit is draining. Like, I'm gonna just pay someone else to do it. I'm never really home. We travel a lot. I be tired. Niggas just wanna lay down. Fuck, I just wanna lay down. Fuck. If I make money for you every weekend, I just want to lay my ass down. What the fuck? Oh my god, bro. And you still want to beef for what? I'll have the house clean in the next 2 hours. I promise you. I'm gonna call this lady right now. Okay, here you go again.
All right. I'm gonna get into some tweets that they made, but this is what I was talking about with Erica Banks and Finesse 2 times with his unattractive ass. She goes to work. Chrisean Rock is simultaneously filming 2 shows, doing hostings, doing interviews. She's always on a podcast. She's doing brand deals. She does not have the time to be cleaning up after no man. Why? And I don't understand what the big deal with hiring a cleaning services. Me personally, I would not let my clothes get to be that crazy because if you looked at what we actually saw in the laundry room, there was bras hanging on the doorknob. So it wasn't just his clothes. It was both of their clothes. They could hire a cleaning service. I agree with that. There's nothing wrong with that. However, the fact that she said, who wants to clean up behind a guy that's constantly abusing and beating him up and just treating him bad? I think that is going over everybody's head. It's really sad. This promotion and this elevation of this DV relationship is really sad. Because I talk about predictive programming a lot, right? And we talk about it in reference to like sci-fi fantasy and like, post-apocalyptic movies and things of that nature. But what we see on social media is the same thing. Although it may be real people and they're not actors per se, but there's a reason why this type of behavior is being elevated and praised, sought after, and rewarded. Y'all don't think that they want people to perpetuate this type of behavior? This is Generation Z. Kids don't understand the difference between fake entertainment. Oh, this is wrong. Maybe we shouldn't do this. They're not operating with all of their senses yet. Your brain is not fully developed as a woman until you're 25? So a kid watching this, she's gonna think it's cute. She's gonna be like, oh, well, Chrisean Rockstay, because they love each other. That's love. That's how you show love. And everybody want to get to the bag. So let's get to the bag. Let's be toxic. Let's fight each other. Let's beat each other's ass. Let's go all the way there with the exploitation and the degradation of our image. It doesn't even there's no morale. We live in a lawless society. There's no rules. The fact that these motherfuckers are able to get up here, and that's why when Chris Brown said that, although Chris Brown is extremely problematic, I understood. Because how is it that these people are able to secure bags, they get in TV shows, we seeing them be posted all the time, and they literally boxing each other out. And then there was a tweet, let me see if I could pull this tweet up, where he was saying, oh, y'all think I'm not going to fight a girl back, whoop-de-whoop. Wait, hold up, let me see. Let me pull this up. This is just like really sad, y'all. We heading back on over to these Instagram streets. Bambino, what are you? Yo, my cat, I don't know what he going through. Like, he got something going on. What? Okay. So he says, any bitch that put their hands on me getting their ass beat, everybody knows that already. The truth could never destroy me. I tell myself the truth every morning. This is what she said. Nah, I just started popping off first because I can see it already coming, because the first fight was, see, I wanted to walk away and go upstairs that day. You was telling me to submit, nigga. I started thinking I had to get aggressive back so you won't think you can just beat me. This is like really disturbing. I'm disturbed by this. I am. Because they literally up here admitting to beating each other's ass. And nobody's calling the po-po. Nobody's calling the authorities. Like, this can't end good. There is no good way for this to end. Bambino, what? I don't know what the hell this cat got. I'm trying to ignore him. There's no way for this to end well. There's no way. And then he said this. Let me show y'all this. I can't. I'm just like, what? He said, everybody already know I F bitches regularly. I met this dumb ass cheating on my bitch with 2 kids. How stupid can a bitch be? This is so humiliating. That's why I always say, ladies, we all go to the ghetto toxic circus sometimes, right? If you're going to deal with a man that you know is toxic and you can't leave him alone, have a roster. Work on elevating yourself so that you're not vibrating in that same frequency to where as that's what you're attracted to. Because lo and behold, people kind of mirror our energy. So if you're attracting that, it's something about you that is of that. Or, you know, you have unhealed wounds and unhealed traumas and things that you need to work on so you can elevate and rise above. And it's easy to be like, oh, I'm just leave. It's easy to do that, but soul ties are real. And they are actually business partners. And now, like, she done been pregnant by him, we don't know how many times. So they've merged DNA. Just because you don't carry a child to full term doesn't mean that you haven't merge DNA with somebody. If somebody gets you, like y'all literally y'all fertilize an egg together. That's something too. We just think we're so cavalier about terminations and just letting niggas shoot our club up and oh yeah, but I'm gonna just kill this baby and I'm just girl, you are attaching yourself to that man energetically and spiritually. And it makes it harder to move on. So my thing is, if you know that this is not your last stop, you know that y'all it's really not giving what it's supposed to give. It's very hard. It's tumultuous. It's toxic, but that toxic shit be passionate. It makes you feel alive. It releases fucking endorphins. It's an adrenaline rush. Like it gives you all of these emotions at once, and it could be addictive. Especially, like I said, if you have unhealed wounds and unhealed trauma, and you are vibrating low, and you're not an evolved version of yourself. My advice would be to have a roster. Continue to date. Keep your options open. Don't take that person seriously. And eventually, hopefully, God willing, you'll get over it. It's easy from the outside looking in and be like, she need to just leave. She need to just leave. She need to just blah, 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 blah. They're connected and they're bonded on a way deeper level than what you and I, just the looky-loos, could understand. It's really sad. I hope that they could part ways amicably without any bloodshed. I don't foresee that being the case because they be throwing bows at each other. However, I feel like since I really do, I want her to have this baby. I know it sounds crazy and she's probably not ready to be a mom, but we can already see that she is at least on a sobriety journey. And who knows what she could morph and transition into if she carries the child to term. And I always say this, niggas don't like bitches with kids. They don't be liking it. You probably could find some that, that's ready, but Blueface is one of them that don't like women with kids. He don't like that. So she has this baby. He's doing all these antics, so she will go to the chop shop. If she has this baby, he will leave her alone. So that's my unpopular opinion. We're gonna head back on over to these Instagram streets because he did post another video. I didn't even watch it, so we can watch it together to see what else he said. Well, he's trifling ass. He trifling. He looked trifling. He gonna sit up here and say, "Oh, she met me with two kids and what that bitch thought." Like, let me just play this because men be getting on my nerves. Men be out here terrorizing the goddamn community. A lot of men are terrorists, y'all. Not all, but a lot of men be terrorizing. They just be running amok. So it says, what does it say? Why is it? Oh, he acknowledges that he may be the father of Chrisean's unborn baby. It's an 8 out of 10 chance it's mine. I ain't gonna lie. Baby diaper about to be shitty as hell. I can see it now.
Baby diaper finna be shitty as hell. I can see it now. Baby diaper we finna have a doo-doo baby. Oh yeah. I done already chalked it up. It's 8 out of 10 chance it's mine. I ain't gonna lie. Nigga been beating me out. It's 8 out of 10. Feel me? Them odds is pretty high. So you people on here that's like, I thought you said it wasn't your baby. Bitch, I ain't stupid. I've been fucking the bitch. It's a good chance. It's a 20% chance it's not my baby, but it's an 80% chance it is. Oh man, we know the odds. You hear me? So like, y'all be more realistic on this motherfucker. I'm scared, y'all. Y'all being way too out of like. You feel me? If I can go to 0 out of 10 chance and we get to, go to the chop shop and see the mayor, I pretty much prefer that for me and the other prospects. Yeah, nobody want no doodle baby diaper from.
Y'all heard that? He said, and we could go to the chop shop. That's what I just said. He is antagonizing and harassing and gaslighting her so that she will terminate. This pregnancy, y'all. He don't want her to have his baby. He don't. He want her to stay in her place. Like, you're my bottom bitch. You're the breadwinner. You're my whore. You're my hoe. I'm your PIMP. Bitch, stay in your lane. The other baby mama, what's her name? Jayla. That's the one that's in the house in the cut. He can control her. She's not outside. He know what she's doing with that cooch. Chrisean is a wild card because guess what? Chrisean has clout, and Chrisean is getting a bag on her own. She don't need him. If she left him, it would be some Stevie J and Jocelyn. She will go further. And y'all see what happened with Stevie J and Jocelyn. Jocelyn had to actually stop going to the chop shop, have one of his kids, one of his children, and then he finally let her ass go. Is it okay? No. But that's how it be. How many times do you need somebody to tell you that they don't want you publicly? It's one thing for you to get into an argument with your man or whatever, and he like, oh, fuck you, blah, blah, blah. But you on these internet streets day in and day out. And then I feel like the fact that he has his beautiful baby girl with him doing this is to further cause her mental anguish and mental stress. You got your little baby with you now all of a sudden making all of this content about me, saying that you would prefer me to go to the chop shop while you have your baby. It's like you taunting me now. Like he's taunting her, showing her, I already got a baby. I don't need your baby. I don't want your baby. This is my baby. And this is something that I don't want from you. And it's very sad. What y'all saying? He's at the baby mother house with the kids. Exactly. Why are you at your baby mother house with the kids talking about me, Chrisean, going to the chop shop, exposing me? You doing all of this while you with another woman? That's enough to make somebody go crazy. And she's pregnant. Those hormones. Whoo! He want her to jump off a cliff. That is given delete yourself. We all know how erratic she could be. That's why I'm so glad she's not under the influence. Well, as far as we know, because it could really go another way. He really wants her to go to the chop shop. He's pulling out all the stops. Blueface is a scrub. Chrisean, you need to stop scrubbing the ground. But he's not going to let her go unless she have his kid. Because niggas don't like women with kids. Niggas like that. Some men do. I'm not going to say all. When I say niggas, I'm talking about the low vibrational, women all over the place, community D. They just want to know that they have access to you forever. Then they're going to be on to the next. So she might as well have that baby for her. Let her baby be her new content partner. Let him give her some child support and keep it moving. Because the way he's doing her right now, exposing her dirty laundry, he's doing everything but showing us dirty drawers. He might as well show us some dirty drawers at this point. I wouldn't be surprised if that's next. Saying, he gonna say, oh, that's gonna be a shitty baby. Why would you say that about your unborn child? Talking about, oh, 8 out of 10, it's mine. Blueface, you know you've been shooting that. You know you always shooting her club up. It be that for me. I can't, yo. Men be terrorists, y'all. He's so disgusting. He is. I don't even follow him, but I want to contact her and tell her to leave him, go no contact with him, and have her baby in peace, and she can make money on her own. That part. Yep. And this is why I wouldn't even have his kid. That baby may not be loved correctly. But she, in this case, I feel like she would be having a baby for her. Because Chrisean needs love, and she wants love desperately. She wants family. She wants a sense of belonging. And that's why she's clinging so much to Blueface. And I'm not saying that people should have kids because they want to feel love. Because that's not that should never be a child's burden. However, I also feel like it'll give her a sense of responsibility. And it'll be the straw that broke the camel's back to make him leave her alone. Yes, make sure y'all hitting the like button. Blueface is a child himself. Can you imagine if she has a baby and they grow up and see this? I mean, at the end of the day, whether she have a kid by him or not, her child is going to grow up to see all of the shenanigans on the internet. So it really, I mean, it won't be with their father per se, but they're still going to see their mother in this light. It's given Maury. You know, when the father be like, that ain't my kid. That ain't my kid. And the mother be like, look, they got the same eyes. My baby got the same nose. He know that's his baby. And then the baby turned out to be his, and then everybody looking dumb, deaf, blind, confused, and mute. Yep, the baby and Danny. And you see how it was? He did not leave her alone for her to start the healing process until she popped out his kid. I know what I'm talking about. I'm on to something. It sucks. It sucks dick and balls. But you got the... And it works. Cynthia G call them bandits. A bandit like that? When you're fucking with a bandit, when you're fucking with a scrub, have his baby. If it's a DV situation, this sounds so terribly toxic for me to even say. And I'm only speaking this specifically to Chrisean Rock's situation. I'm not telling anybody else to go out and do this. In Chrisean Rock's situation, because this is her situation, she, for her sobriety, for her to become, to continue to become more aware, having this child, I feel, will save her life. And we all say time and time again, they need to leave each other alone. They need to leave. If she have his kid, he will not look at that bitch again. If I'm lying, I'm flying. It's a wrap for that ass. He ain't gonna want to know more. This may be her only way out. Is y'all picking up what I'm putting down? Is y'all picking up what I'm putting down? I pray she gets some therapy as well. Yeah, me too. She can't be too dirty if he was sticking his penis up that part. But y'all know, dudes, a lot of men don't give a damn where they put their penis. They will fuck a dirty bit of smelly, stanky coochie cat. They don't give a damn. A woman that look crazy, coochie looking crazy, they just turn the lights out. If I'm lying, I'm flying. Make sure y'all hitting the like button. I hope everybody is having a good night. Happy hump day. Happy hump day, Al. If she is pregnant, where's my glasses? I mean, y'all, I might as well just be wearing my glasses because I'm like, I could see, but I have like, we don't need to get into me needing my readers. If she is preggo and keeps it, I hope he doesn't try to take custody because of her drinking. That would mess her up forever. No, he don't want to. Stop, baby. No, stop. Yo, my cat is so bad. He don't want to be a full-time dad. He don't want to be a full-time dad. We don't got to worry about that. I see you flaming hot. Oh, yes. Ooh, caliente. Oh, my goodness. Hey, Norris. Let me say hey to let me say what's up to y'all. Hey, Joy K439. Hey, Nikki Jean. Hey, Sabrina is healthy and whole. I love saying your name. Hey, Nikki Jean. Hey, Norris. Hey, Ayla. Hey, Kay Shaw. Hey, Michelle Jackson. Hey, Belle Butterfly. Hey, Ladybug. Hey, Trinity Ye Go 3. Hey, Janetta. Hey, Misunderstood 89. Hey, Martinique Weeks. Yeah, you can't keep playing with your yup. That part. What's up, y'all? We in the building tonight. Hey, Righteous Daughter G2G. Hey, Miss Kitty Cat Queenie M. Hey, Ajay Stone. Yes. All right, so we're going to go on over back on. Hey, Charles Carver. Ooh, ooh. All right. Yes, hit the like button. Which Hazel? Let me see what it is that you said. She needs to get a lawyer to get her money wages from him set up in order of protection against him to establish a primary custody and put him on child support. You ain't never lied. You ain't never lied. You know what it is? I just think that Chrisean lacks guidance. And since Blueface has been her PIMP, he's been the god of her life. He's been lording over her finances. He's been her manager. He's been everything to her. So him pulling out the stops and doing all these antics, I'm just praying that it gets her closer to having sound and stable and mentally sound people in her corner that are business savvy and business oriented, that actually have her best interests at heart. Oh, excuse me. Okay. I hope y'all all doing good. I'm feeling really good right now. I can't even lie to y'all. All right. So we're going to head back over to these Instagram streets. And we're going to get into, we be watching this together, but I saw that Kandi Burris, I love me some Kandi. I'm going to work with Kandi. We manifest over here. I'm going to work with Kandi. I put it out there. Kandi, what's up? We're going to do a song together. We're going to do some content together. We're going to do, we doing something. We're doing something. I'm going to work with Kandi Burris. I just put it out there. And so it is. So, yeah, so we're going to head back over to these Instagram streets. And Kandi, hey, Mia. So Kandi said something about Tommie getting the paws put on her by Natalie Nunn. And apparently she didn't like that too much. And y'all know Tommie lives for the antics. She always wants to fight, but when she was in the ring, she got tossed around like a goddamn umbrella in a rainstorm. Let's see what they talking about.
Tommie and
oh, and Natalie.
Honestly, Natalie won. Did you know that Natalie was gonna win?
No, I didn't.
I did.
I didn't. I thought Tommie had
I
it.
knew Natalie was gonna win because she
I love Natalie. She
got a little
shit.
size on her.
Yeah, she
But
like
I
a big
think
dog around
she
there.
was taking
in
it
there.
seriously.
But
That's
you're
what I like.
supposed to.
But
You're in the ring.
No, what I'm saying is when they were doing all their interviews, Tommie kept, like trying to get her in the headlock and stuff, and she wasn't even really trying to fight back or anything. I liked how she said, "I'm saving it for the ring. I'm gonna put it on your ass."
But wait a minute, y'all don't think that was set up? I mean, I just felt like
Which
Natalie
part?
was gonna win anyway, just
You
because.
thought that fight was set up?
I didn't see the fight, but yeah.
Well, the clips online when Tommie was laid out, I don't think that was
Tommie, and
You
she got hands.
No,
yeah,
because
But
Tommie would never want to
Tommie
let
got
herself.
hands.
Tommie got
happen.
hands. I've seen her.
It
Tommie
don't
can
matter. We
swing.
see Natalie got hands now too.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know that. I mean, I didn't see the fight, but I know she won. But
Yeah.
No, I saw the
I know
clip.
Maybe
Tommie
because
can
I
fight,
thought
though.
maybe Tommie's bark was a little bit bigger. You know what I mean? I
think
just
the
thought.
thing about it is, well, never mind.
No, tell me. Say it.
No, I think the thing about it is a lot of people don't realize when you in a fight or whatever, it's like it take a lot of wind out of you. You know what I mean? You got to prepare. Like people, they be breathing all hard, thinking they gonna do something. Be like, yeah, you thought it was gonna be much easier, but you in that ring for minutes at a time. She got the wind knocked out of her.
We all talking about the Tommie and Natalie
Fight with Tommie and
I agree with Kandi. I feel like Tommie didn't take it seriously. She felt like because she could street fight and windmill that she was going to be able to do her 1-2. But it came across as if Natalie Nunn actually trained. And when you're doing any type of performance of any kind, you really do get winded. Like I do shows, like I've sing, and people don't understand. Like just walking back and forth and talking, and like it takes a lot out of you if you don't have stamina. So working out, and you got to be prepared if you think you're gonna get in a boxing match with somebody. And then she had a ponytail as long as mine. What the hell? Who told her to have a face beat? An 18-inch, 22, 34-inch ponytail. Tommie came like she was trying to put on a show. Like she didn't come ready to fight. She looked like she was like, oh, I'm here for the cameras. I'm here for a little bit of antics. And I'm here to get a bag. She wasn't expecting for Natalie Nunn to put the paws on her. So what Tommie had to say was, LMAO. Ooh. When I was off my feet show me when. Wait, when was it? This is so small. I don't like this for me. Hold up, let me screenshot it. Don't judge me, y'all. I'll be wearing glasses. Okay. Laughing my ass off. When was I off my feet? Please show me, please. Or when they gave me water. I paid on the floor. What? Gave me what I paid on the floor. LOL. And blogs do what they do best. Show me when bitch knocked the wind out of me. Y'all gotta stop. And at Kandi, I wouldn't dare go on anyone's show and the interview is supposed to be about me and they bring up another bitch. I sing a note so quick, but that's just me. Anyways, Tommie shit. I'm always y'all entertainment. I get it. And y'all always keep my name ringing, which brings me revenue. Thank you and you welcome, bitches. Girl, first of all, it wasn't only Kandi talking. Tiny was there too, but Kandi is Kandi B. Burris. So you know mentioning her name and adding her was going to make you look good, I guess. And Tiny comes with T.I. T.I. don't play that, so you probably didn't want to get chewed out by him. So people be picking and choosing. And I saw her laid out. I only saw clips. I didn't watch the whole fight. I'm not even going to sit up here. I was not paying for that because I got better things to do with my money than to watch Tommie get her ass beat by Natalie Nunn. It never gave that. The way they be tweeting and writing, I could barely make out what the fuck she was saying. I could barely understand what the hell was going on. But y'all picking up a down, but Kandi was right. You be winded like a fuck whenever you're doing any type of performance, any type of like moving and shooking and jiving. Like, you got to be prepared. She came up there with a ponytail like mine, face beat like mine, nail press on nails. I don't know what she thought was going to happen, but I know that had to be embarrassing because she absolutely took an L. And it just is what it is. Moving along. Okay. So we're going to get into Stranger Than Fiction. Oh, someone wanted to talk about what I brought up on Storm's channel when I was talking about the motherboard ship. They're saying, stop. Being this, something's going on with this cat. I don't know. Anyway, so they're saying that there's a motherboard ship in our orbit right now. And all of a sudden, you know, they declassifying all of this information and they letting us know what's going on. So I have this video here because before I had just showed a picture and it says Pentagon officials suggest alien mothership in our solar system could send mini probes to Earth. And basically what they mean by mini probes is like mini ships. All right, let's get it. Let's get into it. Let me share my screen with y'all. I'm about to have to put him like in the bathroom because I don't know what's going on, but he's doing a lot. All right, I'll be back, y'all. Give me 1 second. I'm sorry. Give me a second. Hey, sorry for a little, I don't know what to call it. It wasn't an intermission because I literally came back, but I don't know what's going on. Like anyways, I'm not about to get into my kitty drama. So, like I was saying, yeah, so I'm going to show y'all a video from actual Fox 5 News where they're talking about the motherboard ship that's like orbiting around in our solar system. And y'all, I said this, I keep saying it. He doesn't have cat weed. Oh, you talking about catnip? I have some. I don't know if I have any more. I know that'll make him relax. I know. He needs to get, y'all know he's not fixed. I think he's probably about to start spraying. I need to get him to a vet like ASAP. But the vets are so expensive out here just to get him, what is it, neutered? They're telling me $500. I'm like, I have so many other things that I'm doing to spin that to get, but it got to get done because he's starting to like, he going through something. I don't know what it is, but he need a, I got to get him fixed. He need a snip. Cause I don't know what the hell. And I don't need my apartment smelling like cat spray. I just, y'all help me out. Let me know. Do y'all know of any places in the East Coast where I could take him that ain't gonna break the goddamn bank? All right. Anyways, moving on. Lord have mercy. Okay, so this says U.S. Pentagon says alien mothership may have already visited our solar system. Shout out to the Savoy Show.
Expert warning about a possible mothership and whether we've already seen evidence of life beyond Earth.
They released this draft report that indicates it is possible that alien ships have already visited our solar system.
Specifically, Loeb thinks the first interstellar object spotted passing through our solar system in 2017 that was given the name Oumuamua could be an extraterrestrial mothership. Loeb says Oumuamua didn't have the characteristics you'd find in meteors or other known objects.
We consider a possibility where an object as big as Oumuamua, which was football field size, is a mothership.
He says the mothership could have released smaller ships or probes to study our solar system after spending a long time to get here. Loeb says if Oumuamua was a ship, there likely wasn't life on it. Instead, operated by artificial intelligence.
The Pentagon's expert warning about a possible mothership and whether we've already seen evidence of life beyond Earth.
They released this draft report that indicates it is possible that alien ships have already visited our solar system.
Specifically, Loeb thinks the first...
Y'all, I don't know why they want to... What y'all saying up in here? Of course you getting yours this time. No! Bambino in timeout. Oh, God. I did put him in the bathroom. I did. Oh, my God. Do I have a cat tree? I have like a scratching post. I do. And I have like one of those scratching boards that's on the floor. Maybe he wants something new. Tomorrow I'll go out and get him like a new one. I saw like this little tree that I wanted to order off Amazon. But I got to get him, what is it? Neutered for the boys. He needs to be neutered. Like, it's happening. They allowing ET to phone. Girl, they are charging $500. Like, it's so expensive now. I'm like, why is it like, so I've been looking, that's why I haven't done it. And plus, like, I don't really have any like vets that's really close by me, and the ones that are, since I'm like, I'm gonna get it together because he's starting to like be different. Like, I don't know. Oh, you have a kitten? Oh. Yes, and I don't want to experience this. Like, I'm not here for it. Like, he gotta get fixed. ASPC. I'm gonna Google. I'm gonna look into that. I'm gonna Google that. I'm gonna get on Google tomorrow because he needs to, yeah. That might be the problem. Oh, it might be their solar system too. Ooh. UFO. Oh, you see UFOs all the time? Really? We just got a question, like I said before, why now are they starting to reveal and declassify and expose all of that to us? Like, what's about to happen? And I also was saying that the year 7 is the year of completion, right? Something major is going to happen in this year, 2023. I keep saying I feel like the extraterrestrial reveal is going to be the next phase and the next tier of the simulation. But, you know, yeah, I need to do it. I'm going to do it. You wonder what they look like? I think they look like us. I think they look humanoid. I feel like, honestly, too, there's different species of extraterrestrial, but they only show us the little gray ones with the big buggy eyes. Like, but I feel like there's humanoid beings that look closer to us. I feel like there's aquatic extraterrestrial beings. I think they're called like Nomo. or something like that. Like I was saying, y'all seen Wakanda Forever, and they called him Nomo. That's an extraterrestrial aquatic being. And then, of course, y'all heard of reptilians. We done heard of all of those things. Right? Why they being so honest now? Exactly. It's given like, what's going on? Why now? Why now? And then, have you guys ever heard of Project Bluebeam? Have y'all ever heard of that? So basically what that is they're saying that they're going to, well, when most of y'all was on Storm's show, so y'all heard what he was saying, how there was going to be basically like a show. Like they were going to project extraterrestrials. They want to stage an ET invasion to make it look like we were under attack so that the whole world, because fear-mongering is the oldest and tried and true tactic to get people to do what you want them to do. Scare them. That's what happened with the, well, I can't even say this because I don't want to have any trouble with my channel, but what can we call it? That's what happened with the, I could just say the shutdown. Everybody was afraid. So what did everybody do? They just lined up and willingly offered out their arm because of fear-mongering and isolation. In psychology, when you isolate someone and you scare them, it's easier to control, manipulate, and brainwash. And I believe that for whatever reason, the next phase of the simulation is going to be ET. ET going to come the fuck home. Lo and behold, we already know they've been here. We already know they've been here. But they're going to reveal themselves to us. How? I'm not sure. There may be like this elaborate show in the sky, like Disney on Ice. I don't know. Or people, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how it's going to go. I'm really not sure. Hey, Black Alien, of course. You. That's a man. Strong hands. Do you box? Oh, boy. Why y'all want to troll me all the time? Get the fuck on. My cat got really sick 4 years ago. She lived a long life. Aww. Elites. Yep, fair, so low vibrational. Yep. The first place they hitting is NYC. Oh, Lord. That's why I'm headed south. Oh, my God. Why is this person saying I'm going to block you, Black Alien. You're going to get blocked. Because you need to stop. I don't like to block people because people can say what they want, but saying, I don't even want to repeat what I'm not even, okay. Anyways, moving along. These people are fucking weirdos on the internet. Like, I just don't get it. Anyways, so since we already in Stranger Than Fiction, I want to go over to TikTok, and I didn't see this fully either, but his name is Yada Awaken. I believe I showed you guys a video of him before. He's talking about Yakia Awakened. He's talking about chickens, cow, and turkey. Y'all know we got to get into this. So Isis Wisdom interviews him, and she has some questions, about the truth about chicken and breaking down the scientific history of these animals and where they actually come from. Y'all ready for this? Is y'all ready for this? Make sure y'all hitting the like button and make sure you subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Yeah, he's like a modern day Dr. Sebi. That part. He's like the millennial, like Dr. Sebi. He's lit. I'm feeling it. All right, fair use. Beginning.
It's about the chicken. My peoples need to hear this, fam. They need to hear this because I saw that thing you put up on your Instagram, and I was like, that blew my wig all the way back. So could you take the time out to explain to my audience
Yeah,
about why?
so the chicken is not a hybrid. The chicken is GMO. The chicken was actually created by splicing genes and introducing certain type of DNA into what you would call a red-winged jungle fowl and a black gray-winged jungle fowl from Africa. That's where you get chickens from. Chickens are not real, and because they were actually created in a laboratory per se.
Wait, hold up. I never heard this before. Did y'all ever hear that chickens were GMO and they are spliced and they are created from two different type of bird like it's a hybrid bird from two different types of birds in Africa, I believe he said. I gotta go back. I'm gonna go back because I never heard this before. I'm hearing this for the first time with you guys. Let's go back.
My peoples need to hear this, man. They need to hear this because I saw that thing you put up on your Instagram, and I was like, that blew my wig all the way back. So could you take the time out to explain to my audience about why?
So the chicken is not a hybrid. The chicken is GMO. The chicken was actually created by splicing genes and introducing certain type of DNA into what you would call a red-winged jungle fowl and a black gray-winged jungle fowl from Africa. That's where you get chickens from. Chickens are not real, and because they were actually created in a laboratory per se, I'm gonna say that the reason why, because they did gene splicing to them. They're acidic to the body. They create a whole lot of uric acid. They also, when you cook them, they turn into heterocyclic amines. Heterocyclic amines is very malignant forming to the cells, meaning it causes cancerous cells. And then the smell from it comes from something called hydroaromatic hydrocarbons. And these hydroaromatic hydrocarbons is bad. It causes throat cancer. Chickens are just bad, and their eggs are bad too. And then plus it's a meat. So they'll tell you that chickens come from the dinosaurs were their ancestors. And that's a complete lie, because when you look at the genealogy of the chicken, especially what the Rothschilds and the DuPonts at the Rothschilds Museum in Jerusalem in New York said about the chicken, they actually give you the history on where they come from. So, chickens are not new. Now, you see things about hens in the Bible and certain other literature, but they're actually talking about gray-winged fowls and red-winged fowls. That's what they was calling hens and chick hens back then. This new chicken that we talking about is totally false, and it's not only a hybrid, but it's GMO, and it's causing a lot of sicknesses, and it's one of the number one cancerous causing artificial meats in the world, y'all. Chicken causes cancer.
Wait, so chicken is an artificial meat, y'all. This is what this man is saying. I'm gonna have to do some more research on this, but I trust the things that he says, because he's, if you watch any of his content, he's not just getting up here pulling shit out his ass. Like, he's highly knowledgeable about holistic healing and herbs and so on and so forth. And I don't really like chicken that much. I started eating chicken more so when I found out that I was allergic to shrimp, because I was a pescatarian heavy at the time. And I know, we all know, they say shrimp and lobster, the cockroach of the sea, but it tastes good, y'all. I like crab legs. I'm not gonna sit up here and lie. However, it was always something about chicken that never really sat that well with me. Like, I'll eat it here and there. I wonder if beef is better. Maybe he's gonna get to the cow. All right, I'm gonna let it play.
And if you want to get down into the actual science of it, I mean, all of the political science, all you have to do is go on my YouTube, Yaki Awaken, and look at all of and you can cite this stuff. All you got to do is Google it. And I'm offering $5,000 to anybody to clinically prove me wrong. $5,000. If you can go on there and dispute that with other articles, or you can dispute that with anything that is actually holds up and stands, that's got a credible source that's behind it, I will give you some money showing you that I'm willing to bet everything on my bottom dollar that chicken is artificial. Chickens are new. Same thing with the cow. The cow actually comes from a Mexican black bull and a white Brahma bull from West Africa. That's where you get your modern day cow from. And Dr. Sebi been saying this for years. It's just now we have the science to prove this stuff. The vulture, which is your modern day turkey. The turkey comes from the vulture. Look at them. They look just alike. So, we've been eating things and calling it food, but the true food for human beings is a fruit diet, a frugivore diet, and limited vegetables. That's all. And like I said, is we at that point right now? I don't think we are. I think we have a lot of expanding of consciousness and a lot of healing to do. But you know, there's nothing wrong with looking towards that though, and to say, okay, now I know I'm a god, I know my diet, I know what my liver's supposed to be. Let me start at least integrating some of that into my weekly, you know, my weekly plans and goals.
Can you please break down?
Y'all, chicken is a hybrid. Chicken is a GMO. Cows too. That shit just like, I mean, it's not far-fetched though. And not for nothing. Even like the Aztec and the Inca and the Maya, they used to like splice food, but they was doing it with crops, you know, like different grains and crops. To do it with animals, it's just so many different types of bacteria that gets mixed together, and the food is just the food. Not damn, I like Chick-fil-A. Nah, yo, I eat Chick-fil-A sometimes here or there too. That's crazy. Oh my God. Yo, I'm gonna do some research. Let me write that down. Even though I'm going to remember, but I really want to dive more into chickens being hybrids and GMO. Hybrids. And then the next time I come back and do a show for you guys, I'll have more information on that, because that is really interesting to me. And then cows and bulls do look exactly alike though, except for one has spots and one does not. Have you ever seen that movie Splice? What's the guy's name? Brody something? Adrian Brody. He stars in it. And he was a scientist with his wife or his girlfriend, and it created some human animal type of hybrid, and he actually had sex with the thing. It was a freaky ass movie. They've been merging species and DNA and genetic makeup together since the beginning of the time, y'all. Wait, I'm eating the rest of the chicken in my freezer and do something. Yo. Oh my God. Okay, you will call it crossbreeding more than GMO. Okay. I'm happy I made my cauliflower rice and broccoli soup without chicken. No, that movie looked gross. I watched it. It was interesting. I was like, wow. Wait, what do you mean? Don't let people get on the different vegetables to avoid? I don't understand. Miss Yoshi. I'm confused about what you're talking about. This is just further confirmation. It's time for me to change my diet. Yeah. All of us, you know, and the thing is, like, you can't escape it. And I say this all the time. The goal is to do everything in moderation. Like, even when I showed y'all the noodles and how it's really bad and how the BPA and the plastics are bad that we consume, especially for women, it does something with our hormones. But if you do it once in a while, like, it's not going to affect you as much. And then if you have a good vitamin regimen, if you are taking your herbs, if you are detoxing, you know, and this is not me saying that everybody should be fasting all day. Like, that's why I don't eat as much. When I'm traveling, I consume and I do a lot of fuckery. But when I'm home, I don't. And this is something that I'm going to become more disciplined at. When I'm not in my home and in my central location, I want to continue to have the same practices. You know, like, it's hard because life is happening and we all live for convenience. That's what it is. Everybody's for the convenience, for the quick thrill, for whatever is easy. And there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, however, we have to just do things in moderation. We got to be, you know, detoxifying our blood, cleaning out our colon as much as we can. And this is not me saying do a fucking colonic every day, but just drinking fruits and vegetable juices that could help just to kind of flush your system out as much as possible. Of course, drink your water. And we just got to be more aware of what it is that we're consuming. Because I always say, we don't know what the fuck. And then they selling the farmland to the Chinese. We don't know what the hell type of shit is about to be growing up off the earth. Chat. They said that cauliflower was a GMO too, though. I heard that. Well, Dr. Sebi said broccoli was too. So we just, yeah, GMO splice, exactly. They say bananas, yeah, because they say the original banana had the black seeds in it. But then you also have to think like over time, with the climate changing and just evolution period, aren't things gonna kind of look a little different and modify itself naturally? Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. Not please don't let Hennessy be. Please don't let Hennessy be poison. I love Hennessy. I cannot, girl. I done had me a couple shots of Hennessy too, girl. Don't even feel bad, girl, because I be. But alcohol period is poison. It is what it is. And wine too, it has sulfates and all of these other additives in it. So if you're not drinking like organic wine, because the way I fix my mind to think about it is like, oh, I'm a red wine drinker because of the antioxidants, because the fermented grapes are good for my blood. But we not drinking the antioxidant wine that they was drinking in the 1920s. The shit we drinking now got all types of, like I said, sulfates, additives, all sorts of stuff in it. So, I read labels. Like when I go grocery shopping, if there's too many ingredients that I cannot pronounce, I'm not going to buy it. When I'm feeling trashy and trifling, sometimes I'll just say, fuck it. And I'll indulge in things. But what I do is I don't have it in my apartment. So if it's not readily available to me, I won't. It's like, see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. I can't just grab it and I have a sweet tooth bad. Like I love chocolate. Y'all don't understand. I wish I had a brownie right now. Like I want me a chocolate chip cookie right now. But if I had a pack of chocolate chip cookies right in front of me, I would feel terrible. And I don't even indulge. So when I do get a chocolate craving, I'm gonna buy something to have it in my apartment. There's this chia seed chocolate rice cake, or I eat rice cakes when I have a sweet craving. I know that sounds bland as hell, but I'll get a rice cake. Sometimes I get like a cinnamon, what's the kind that I have now? I think it's, what is that? Like apple cinnamon rice cakes. And I'll drizzle honey on it, cut up some bananas and some strawberries. And that's like my sweet snack. This is not to say that I will not eat a brownie here or there, because I absolutely fuck will and have and do and will and can, and that's my business. However, everything needs to be done in moderation. And don't go, when you go grocery shopping, just be more conscious and cognizant of what it is that you're buying. So you won't be snacking and just, because even potato chips, I like potato chips. So what I do now, I'll buy a cucumber and slice that thing up, season it up. And when I want something crunchy, I'll just eat a piece of cucumber. Now, is this to say that I won't eat a potato chip because and have and will and can, and that's my business, and I do whenever I feel like it, ain't nobody gonna check me, but I don't do it all the time. So it's just all about moderation. You love white Zinfandel. Me and Brown is a great malt liquor is made from trash. Did anyone ever see the special about how fruits were originally and how they have evolved them so that we can actually eat them? I haven't seen that, but I have seen, little mini docu-series or just clips here or there about things being, especially corn, the GMO corn. Corn is really bad for you guys. Corn is fiber, I'm assuming, and that's why it's so hard to digest, but you don't need no GMO corn. And that's why if you swallow corn kernel, that shit gonna come out whole. And once again, I've said this before, find out your blood type so you can eat more according to what your cells actually need. I'm sorry, but I'm not giving up chicken. Look, I'm not saying to give up anything. I'm just saying just try to do it in moderation. Like I've been telling y'all, I haven't had meat this whole week. I haven't had meat since I want to say Friday. And what's today? Wednesday. So maybe tomorrow or Friday I'll eat some meat. But I haven't had any meat. I've had crab legs. I've had some mussels. I even had tuna. But I haven't had any meat. Nope, I'm lying. I had meat today, y'all. I had a piece of a sandwich, but it wasn't a lot. I did. I had some turkey. I did. I forgot. That's the only thing I had to eat all day. I completely forgot about that. But y'all see, I haven't been consuming it the whole week. Like that was once within a span of like a 9 days. Excuse me. It's so sad. I love sweet corn, but I only cook it every now and then. Yeah. I had to cut out some of the meat due to getting bloated after eating. Yes, it's the bloating. Me too. The same. That's why I don't do it. And honestly, too, like my stomach, I don't know, it's something about chicken that does not really sit the best with me. Like my body, my intestines, my vagina, nothing likes chicken like that. Like I can't, I be feeling like, so I literally, I have to do it in moderation. I can't. I was at Chipotle. See, now that's some place that's like a guilty pleasure of mine. I love Chipotle. I cannot lie. I love a burrito. And I'm always like, because now, but the artificial meat or like the fake Beyond and the meats that they have, it has so many like chemicals and like bad things in it. So I try not to indulge in that either, because at one point I would buy Beyond burgers and I used to eat them a lot until I actually started doing research on them and like reading what's in it. And I'm like, oh, I might as well just eat a fucking cow. Like, but I wanted to always try a burrito from Chipotle without any meat and just like literally like the veggies. And I'm definitely a chocolate head, right? I love chocolate head. I love chocolate head. Pause. I love chocolate. Sour cream. Yo, it's hard. I'm not even knocking it. I'm not sitting up here acting like I'm a fucking vegan and all I do is drink green juice all day, because that is a lie. It is a lie. However, I pick and choose my battles. That's all I'm gonna say. I pick and choose. I will have red meat like once a month. As far as chicken goes, I don't do that often, but if I do, it'll probably be like once out of the week. I'm not gonna sit up here. I'm getting better. There was at one point where I just did not eat chicken at all. Like you would not see me doing it at all. Dairy, me too. I love cheese. I love cheese. Make sure y'all hitting the like button. I don't know. Beyond and Impossible, both, when you read the ingredients, should I pull up? Like, let me see what's in the ingredients. I can't get with a lot of seafood. That sounds good though. I can live without cheese. They saying the fish messed up. Yeah. You wasn't here when I showed the salmon with the chlamydia and the tilapia that actually literally cleans out the poop from the sewage system. And when it gets big and plump and fat and ready to go, they harvest it and sell it to us. That's why farm-raised fish is bad, y'all. Y'all need to only be getting wild caught as much as you can. And if you are going to do farm-raised anything, do it in moderation. And in between doing that, fuel your body with things that will help to clean and cleanse your intestines, your kidney, your liver, your blood. Like, that's the goal. That's the key. Because we will, if you're in the public school system, you done got a jab in the jab. We all got all sorts of things inside of us. First of all, the air we breathe, the chemtrails, just everything. The rubber soles that we walk on. We don't know, we ingest so many toxins in our pores, in our body, in our lungs. It's a lot. Makeup, everything is like got some type of chemical in it. So the best bet we could do is just do the things that we are aware of in moderation, and make sure we take our supplements and vitamins and our herbs, detox, cleanse, and give your body and your digestive system a rest whenever you can. Don't just be consuming shit all day long. Yes, girl, yes. Chlamydia in the salmon and the farm raised. I saw another video with farm raised fish that I couldn't even watch it. I was gonna pull it up to show y'all. I was like, ugh. I couldn't even watch it, y'all. I was disgusted. You know what? We just never know, and that's the thing too that I always say. We ain't gonna never know until we out there in the wild, catching food ourselves, gathering and hunting ourselves. We don't know what the hell we eating. We don't know what we're consuming. All we can do is at least try to make better choices. And we really will never know unless we live off the grid, or we become ranchers and farmers, or, you know, more of us, you know, at least have like a plot of land where we could grow our own herbs and veggies and stuff. We just won't ever know. We really won't. Oh no, Audrey, don't be eating no TV dinners, girl. Look, we not judging you. It's a judgment-free zone, but I'm judging a little bit. Don't be eating that, girl. Get you a salad. I'd rather put a potato in the microwave, girl. Don't be eating that. I'm not judging, but don't do it. We're gonna stay away from the artificial intelligent food. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Artificial flavors, super processed. Like we gotta do better with that. We gotta think outside the box and eat outside the box as much as possible. They're not gonna let us farm a pea. Yeah, and you know it's unfortunate, but I feel like we gotta do it on a sneaky tip. You know, like when more of us become homeowners. Like this is another reason why I want to get to the South, because I want to have land. I want to have, before I probably am buying acres, I at least want to have a home front. You know, like, and then in my backyard, I want to have, you know, I want to be growing some sugar and fly under the radar as much as I can, and then, you know, blow tat out. We Oprah status, not Oprah because I don't want to be Oprah, but Oprah has a farm. You know what I mean? Because she's like high profile. I guess it's either you gotta build a platform or you gotta sneak and hide. It's given that. Imagine catching. Wait, I shouldn't pull that up. That's not funny, but exactly, moderation. That's what we could do. Is do things in moderation. That's all I'm saying. And in between time, supplement your, like, fuel your body with good stuff, as much good stuff as you can in the meantime, in between time. Was there something else I wanted to show y'all before I skedaddle? Let me see. Wait, hold up. I'm not trying to, like, you know, scare y'all or scare my damn self, because I'm of this world too. I'm right here with y'all. We in this together. But this is just so that we are more aware of what the hell is going on. You know what I mean? Like, we got to pay more attention to what it is that we're doing. It was something I wanted to show y'all. Oh, let me show y'all this girl. I like her content on TikTok. She talks about paper genocide a little bit. Remember, I be talking to y'all about paper genocide. Her name is Real Kia on TikTok. We're gonna watch this, just about melanated beings, and then we're gonna skedaddle. I'm still moving to Belize in the near future. Oh yes, nice. if she gets on somewhere, problem solved. Did y'all ever hear Pam Grier talk about beating cancer? I believe she said she could. Honduras. Did you just say, what if your husband on the mothership? What? What if y'all husbands on the mothership out in the daylight with a flashlight looking for us? I can't. I appreciate. Oh, of course, Lachey. We in the building. We here. We learning together. I never knew that chickens was a hybrid. I didn't know that. So now, like, my interest is piqued, and I want to learn more about it. And that's what I'm going to do. And whatever it is that I learn, I'm going to come and show and share with you guys. So we're going to head back over to these TikTok streets. I'm going to show you this last video about melanated people. I didn't fully watch it, but I like this girl's content a lot. Like, she be dropping jewels. Like, she's super informative, and she's very articulate. Y'all know how we do it over here. We vibrate low. We talk about Chrisean rock, but at the end of the day, we gonna up the ante and raise our frequency because we got range. We do it all. We drink a little bit of Hennessy. We drink a little bit of green juice. Like, what's up? What's up? We in the building. We human. Ain't none of us perfect. All right. So, Real Kia on TikTok. All right.
Do you propose we use? Well, when paper genocide has been committed to our people, you just gotta safely check your bloodline. But then again, it's difficult to check your bloodline when you can't even trust the places where you're supposed to check. Sharing data. Let's also look about the people who look like us that's all around the planet. Then, of course, there are the Moors, who taught the Europeans basically everything. They really were like loving on them. That's why they're respected. Let's zoom in a little bit. Oh yeah, here's another one. And another one. They possibly have contracts with the creators of this matrix. When you think about it, this matrix, this system, this form of government is collapsing. There are things happening right now that's going to change the scale of this world, this whole system of government. You got people who are saying they're the original Egyptians, but then you got Egyptian tombs and artifacts in the Grand Canyon. You got people who are saying that they're native to America, but then you got other people who are saying this.
Native Americans came from Asia. We don't speak upon it as much.
I don't know none of y'all classify Native Americans bloodline, so please do not come for me. I don't know you personally. I'm just talking about the confusion that's been going on. You got people who are classified as black, who are reclaiming their nationality as a Native American. A lot of people are saying that they came in different shades of skin, which was the same thing that's said about the ancient Egyptians. Then you got people who are saying this.
The black people, they weren't brought over by slaves. They are the original owners of America. Thank you. Black people, African Americans. They don't come from Africa. They were already here.
All I am showing is y'all, there are a lot of people who are saying a whole lot of different things. They wouldn't be hiding all of these artifacts, all of this stuff that it reveals a whole bunch of things. A lot of things.
Especially in America, guys. When we take history in school, in our public school system, why are they always teaching us about the Roman Empire and everything that's going on outside of this country? And when they do start to talk about this country, it's what? The civil rights movement, slavery. What was happening in America in the 1300s, in the 1400s? Y'all could tell us about 700 AD over in Europe, but when it comes to this country, it's classified. We got to really think about that. And then I showed y'all a real, like a highlight that I did in my Insta story of what the Pacific Islanders, the indigenous Pacific Islanders look like in real life. They don't show you that on television and mainstream media. Everything is whitewashed. Why do y'all think that it could happen everywhere else in the world, but not in America? It's not realistic. Sometimes we got to be a little more logical, a little less emotional, and a little less sheeple.
Things that's going to happen is going to reshape society this year. I haven't started on legally doing all of that extra stuff because I'm done with this matrix. Claiming forms in this matrix is still being involved in the matrix. I am now identifying in this vessel that I'm in right now as a universal being, an original habitant of this planet. Call me an alien. Which nationality?
Girl, I ain't even mad at you. It was another video I wanted to show y'all. I didn't watch the whole thing, but I'm gonna we gonna watch it. Yeah. And like the Grand Canyon, there's never any explorations in the Grand Canyon. Yeah, like there's artifacts down there. I'm gonna show you this last video. I keep saying that, then I'm gonna skedaddle, but because y'all know I love being up here with y'all. I can't even lie, y'all is my people. All right. And look, I'm gonna steal Dane's tagline right quick. I'm just here to make you think. I'm not telling y'all to believe anything. This is just information that's out, and you know, it's all up to us to do our due diligence to find out for ourselves. You know, put in the work ourselves. You can't just trust what anybody tells you. And the thing is, we've so blindly as a people trusted, and I'm gonna continue to say this, we've trusted people that have oppressed us, that have disenfranchised us, that have literally hung, lynched, killed, murdered, like been trying to snuff us out since the beginning of what we know as the inception of this country. Why would you trust those people to lead you, to give you your history, to tell you who you are, to reclassify and rename you, and just follow blindly? It doesn't make any sense. Thanks, Cosmic Carbon to the sun. Hey, Love Jones, these mofo know that Black Americans are indigenous aboriginals, and that's us. We are ether, eternal. We're everywhere, no additives. We really are the natural inhabitants of the earth. Ugh. People don't want to hear that because people are just in denial. Why do we have a protecting against the sun? Why are we such extremely vibrational beings? Other types of people can't, they ain't vibrational. That's why we have rhythm. Everything around you is vibrating. Even just as simple as how your hair grows. I'm gonna do, okay, so let's do this one. Oh, y'all don't want to see me go. Oh. All right, hold up. Hey, me, new post, what's up? Let me pull this up. Share screen. All right, so I haven't watched this video yet either, but I just saved it because I thought it would be interesting to watch with you guys. So we about to check this out. Okay, so this is American Indian. Well, her hashtags, of course, Black Unity, Wake Up, African American, Louisiana, Louisiana history, American Indian, and conspiracy theory, of course, because you know, I mean, everybody conspiracy theorists until the shit start happening, then everybody be looking around. Like at one point, UFOs was a conspiracy theorist ideology. Now the government is coming out saying there's a mothership in our orbit. What the hell? What? Why in 2023, y'all all of a sudden want to come out and tell us that it's all of these UFO sightings that's been happening for years and years and years, and y'all been labeling folks crazy, deranged, dumb, deaf, blind, and out of their mind. Y'all got to think about it. Let's play this. Thanks again, Cosmic Goddess. I appreciate it. They purposely harness our energy. We allow it though. Yep. Energy harvesting is a real thing, and fear mongering, paper genocide, all of these things that I've predictive programming. Think about predictive programming and think about movies like Roots. Think about shows like A Handmaid's Tale. All right, all right. Let me play this.
This comment about with the people.
Because the United States, wait, hold up.
That's exactly what they did. Let me explain.
Wait, let me go back so I can see.
Now, I want you to read this comment about with the people.
Okay. It says, we need to read and study. I see we coming together. It says that's because the United States government created Native American in 1855 and gave our land to the Asians. What's happening right now with the people that's buying, don't get what? That's about to come and buy up the farmland. The who I said was coming over here and they was allowing them. All right. They have records stating that we native to this land, and then they will look like liars, which they already are. All right, let's just see. I didn't even really see this. We gonna watch this together.
That's exactly what they did. Let me explain. Let me show you. So if you notice here, they started putting the slaves and the free people of color in the same category in the year 1830. And guess what? They were doing it again in the 1840s. But they stopped doing it and they put the whites and black and black. That's all they put was white and black and mulatto. We know what that means too. But keep in mind, they made a category in the 1860s that it's a Indian. But watch what they're gonna do. Look, it was all part of their plan. So in the 1850s, they started building the reservations for the Native Americans that they brought in to take our space. Okay, because you start building them in the 1850s, but they didn't get an identity as the Indians to the 1860s. Make that make sense. Here we go. Let's think. So in the 1850s, they say we were still slaves, right? They say we didn't get free to 1865. So why they putting black and white in the same category? Because they fed you the illusion that you were slaves through your media and all of that stuff, newspapers, and then the TV came later. So how can it? There were no slave existence here, just black and white. All right, here we go. Now, this was important and what our people was fighting for during the civil rights. They were fighting for Indian civil rights, not Native Americans. Indian, but they were building for the Native American, the reservations. But why? What about building the reservations for the Indians, the black Indians, for the civil rights bill? Whatever happened to their reparations and what they needed, they ignored them. They ignored them. They ignored that. And it just gave all the stuff that they were asking for, like the Housing Act, to the Native Americans identity that they created. No,
I see somebody say she don't know what she's talking about. She talks slow, but she does know what she's talking about. She does. Whoever curious Cuban. Oh, you must be. Yeah, you're not of our likeness. So of course you're gonna get up here and say that. She speaks slow, but she knows what she's talking about. She's talking about paper genocide. She's talking about reclassification. She's talking about during the civil rights movement, they were fighting for Indian civil rights. We didn't start being called black until the 60s. Y'all gotta know that, right? Being called black was derogatory before the 60s and 70s. We didn't start being called African American until the late 80s. And Jesse Jackson, while he was campaigning to run for political office, he coined that term. He is also a part of an organization called the Boo. And a lot of the people that's affiliated with that, it's like a fraternity of Skull and Bones. They sold us the fuck out. They did the bidding of the powers that be. Reclassified, renamed, so on and so forth. We were called colored. We were called mulatto. We were called Indians. We were called all sorts of things, but never black. Black was always derogatory. She was talking slow as hell. I will get that. I will give that to y'all. I was trying to follow. I didn't see that before. I just pulled it up. We watched it together. The gist of what she was saying, though, is right. And y'all did see somebody say, oh, Native American people are Asian. They crossed the Bering Strait. Woo! The civil rights of blacks didn't start till over 50 years later. Curious George, go on ahead. We ain't got time. This part, and this is why the whole reparation conversation, and I saw T.I. say it somewhere else on a panel. He was like, there is no such thing as a black nation. There's no African American. African American is a misnomer. I don't have dual citizenship in Africa, in America. I'm an American citizen. I don't know anybody in Africa. And what the girl was saying, Kia was saying before, just because phenotypically we share the same hue of complexion and we may share the same texture of like hair and we have the same phenotype as people all over the world does not mean that we are those people. Puerto Ricans and Dominicans, for instance, you can't call a Dominican a Puerto Rican, even though a lot of them look the same. Their dialect is similar. Their language is similar. They get offended. I'm not a Puerto Rican. I'm a Dominicana. Can't call a Dominican a Puerto Rican. You can't call a Puerto Rican a Dominican. You won't go to Colombia and call them Mexicans. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? You won't do that. We allow it because we've been heavily indoctrinated and they've used predictive programming. They tricked us out of our spot with that whole integration shit. So who's teaching our children? People that don't even look like us. Once again, the people that don't like us, want to oppress us, you know, they envy and jealousy, like they don't want to see you win. They don't want you to know who you are. They don't want you to claim your rightful place. Exactly. They will that. Thank you, Mia. Vietnamese, Chinese, Japanese, Korean, they all look the same, but you cannot tell a Japanese person that he is Chinese and make him fucking believe that. They're gonna be like, no, I'm not Chinese, I'm Japanese. That's my point. That's exactly my point. But we fell for the okie doke. And once again, like I said, when the whole conquering happened, or they be, oh, the victors won, they didn't win rightfully. They lied. Our ancestors thought they were signing peace treaties. And they were not. They were giving over their rights to the land. And because we are a nurturing, an empathetic, a caring, a kind people, even though they paint us out to be super predators and just fucking terrible, it's really them. They reversed every fucking thing. We helped. We thought we was doing the right thing. And it bit us in the ass. And this is why Martin Luther King was snuffed out, because when he woke the fuck up and was trying to like march on fucking Washington to get our land back, they said, oh no, he's straying away from the script. We got to take this nigga out. And we already know Malcolm X. We already know he was not for the shits. And Malcolm X also is on audio saying, we are indigenous. Indigenous means original and from the beginning. But we don't like to be called indigenous. We like to be Black and I'm proud and this and that. Clearly, I identify as Black socially, I guess. But I don't really like that term. I'm not Black. I'm brown. Do y'all not see this beautiful mocha complexion? But then there's other people that are tan and beige that is considered brown. It's just all doesn't make sense. And we blindly follow. That's like me telling you the sky is fucking green. And you can clearly see it's blue. And I'm like, that it's not blue, it's green. And then I teach you that as a child, and then you grow up and you're like, oh no, it's green. And then anyone that clearly sees blue, you're gonna say they're crazy. They don't know what they're talking about. Integration was our downfall. I agree. It's really separate but equal. I can't wait to have Dane Calloway come on this show, y'all. Y'all don't understand. I'm manifesting that Dane Calloway will be on this show. I would love for him to be my first official guest, because clearly I'm just starting. I'm building the show and I haven't had any like guests. And I would absolutely love to have him come on here and break this shit down for y'all. Chicken Little, the sky is falling. Girl, see y'all, you yes, that part. Tan and beige is not brown. Thank you, but a certain group of people are classified as brown. I am clearly brown complected. If we look at a crayon box and you see a Black crayon, Is this, am I the same color as this? No, the fuck I'm not. I'm brown. We're all different variations of brown. It's just, like, what? We just believe any goddamn thing. Because we've been indoctrinated. Yeah. It's crazy. I just be looking around like, am I weird? Am I a weirdo? Like, anyways, I'm gonna pull a card. We're gonna pull a card for this evening, for the energy, for the chat tonight. For my spiritual is fuck deck, because I haven't done this in a while. Oh, 2 came out, so loud to all right like that. I check others on the ethnicity question. Separate but equal. Wasn't really equal though. They prioritize white people. They did. However, if we were allowed to stick to our own devices, and if we continue to not have a choice to prioritize ourselves like we did back then, we'd have thriving communities had they just left us the fuck alone. But they were jealous. They were jealous. So they had to blow shit up. Like, I can't even call myself a brown girl because I'm not Desi, or I'm not. Ooh, let me stop. Let me stop. I'm a brown girl. I'm brown. I don't like, when it becomes a crime or politically incorrect to look in the mirror and classify yourself as you actually are, there's a major issue. Like, we really need to check what the fuck it is that we think and our thought process. We really do. Being Black is a social construct. That's why y'all hear me. I'm always saying melanin rich. I say Black sometimes, but I'm always saying melanin rich. Where is Cuban George? Get the fuck out of here, bro. Like, why are you even here? I don't even see what they say. I'm trying not to, like, we brown skin. Like, we different variations of brown. I don't understand why it's a problem to say that. Like, if you say, I'm about to sound like Raven Simone when she got canceled on Oprah when she said, I'm not Black. I understand that I identify as that, as the collective. I get that. However, physically, I am brown. That's my point. I'm just got to break it down so y'all don't be like, she said she wasn't Black. You do. Y'all get what I'm saying. Hello. And being called Black, my great grandmother, if you called her Black, she would get offended. Like, I'm not Black. Like, you couldn't say Black. That was derogatory. This is what I'm saying. A lot of things that were before that was not okay, that was unacceptable, we accept it now. Like, even, I say bitch, but the way that men are allowed, like, you see how Blueface is up here calling Chrisean Rock all types of bitches? You could never do that. In the 90s, Queen Latifah was, who you calling a bitch? Like, that was not socially acceptable. It just wasn't. I said culturally. That's what I said. I get it culturally. And culturally, we should not even identify as Black either, because Black is, all right. I can't get into that with y'all. I need Dane to come on over here. I need Dane to come up in here so he could break down and y'all could So, oh, I like this. This card says, be yourself even if you're crazy. Be yourself even if you're crazy. Stop worrying about normal ass, nothing ass people judging your weird, cool ass. Yes. There'll be none of that today. Anytime you feel yourself worrying about any of those asses, remember who you got to wake up to every morning. You, baby, you. Your job is to make sure you're good on your own terms. Check in with what you really care about and make sure you're living up to that, not what all those asses out there might be thinking. Be yourself, even if you're crazy. Next card. There are people who dislike you because you don't dislike yourself. So these go hand in hand. It's given, don't need no hateration and the holleration, and it's dancery. This is true. The biggest revenge we can have on people who judge us is to love ourselves hard and for really reals. Some people are going to talk shit about you simply because you're shining bright as fuck. Shine on. We don't all have to think the same, right? We don't all have to feel. And have y'all ever heard that the Mississippi River is actually the Nile River? And we've just been learning every fucking thing in reverse. They still call us colored. Yeah, we was colored, mulatto, Indians, then all of a sudden black, and now all of a sudden African American. I've never been to Africa. I don't know anybody in Africa. I just don't know. Black is, did y'all know white people in the medieval times identified as black because it means absent of color, blank, no hue? Yes. Excuse me. Yes, the card did say that, girl. Let me show you. Don't mind my nails. They need to get done. And then look at this one. And I pull both of these and they go right directly together. That's wild. This live taking me out. How long I've been on here? I'm just on here yapping, yapping. Wait, let me see something. An hour? Okay, that's not bad. They claim that this may have been actually the Garden of Eden. I don't know about that one. There's a lot of claims and a lot of things that we learn has been written by the ops and taught to us by the ops. And that's all I'm saying. Just keep an open mind. We could all believe what we want to believe. These days, motherfuckers are saying it is a cat and a dog. There is this guy called Matt Walsh. He did a documentary called What is a Woman? I have yet to actually see the full documentary in its entirety, but I've seen clips. And Matt Walsh interviewed a teacher, and the teacher was saying that children in her classroom are right now identifying as cats. Their pronoun is a cat. So when she asks them a question in reference to the lesson plan or a test, they meow. And she cannot tell them that they cannot do that. They meow and they purr. So people could get up here and say, I'm a cat, I'm a dog, I'm a lion, hear me roar. Then you can't sit up here and tell people shit about what they believe their origin story is. And lo and behold, I just listened to what my grandmother and them told me. I listen to what my actual ancestors told me, my grandfather, and I'm like, I'm not really up here. Like, I'm not gonna ever listen to the ops and take the ops word for fucking gold. Like, it just don't make no sense. So yeah, like they literally meowing and purring they cats and shit. It's cat dog out here. Like, I'm not even trying to make fun of people want to have these different pronouns. You know, you do what you do, but if kids could go to school, I wish I could be a fucking cat when I was in school. What? Making me take a test or Regents, I would have been purred me out. Bitch, I would have been purring my way through motherfucking class. And what y'all gonna do? I would have been saying y'all discriminate against me. Doja said she was a cat. Yes. Cats. This is a real thing. I'm not making this up, y'all. What's y'all spirit's animal? You would have been a tiger. I try, honestly, though, too. Oh, so I made a Patreon, y'all. I didn't fill it out and do all of the extra what I need to do because I made it. But I made it. I know I've been saying I'm gonna make one, but I did. But I try not to talk too much in depth about things on here because people think you crazy when they so super indoctrinated, you know, and it's hard to kind of break out of the matrix and break out of what you've been taught your whole life and what you believe to be true. But somebody wrote underneath one of my posts, my videos, and was saying that I need to they hate it for me when I talk about the TRANS community, and they don't like that for me, and I sound ignorant, and I need to talk to a friend. And I'm like, how do I sound ignorant? Like, I don't really sit up here and discuss them heavily. However, it seems when you are in opposition to anything that is a huge part of culture right now, you're ignorant, you're an op, you're, you know, all of these other things. And I think it's unfortunate and it's unfair that some people are bullied into having a certain opinion. And it's sad because, you know, certain people are always complaining about being bullied and not being accepted, but then they turn around and do the same thing. Because if I don't agree with you, that doesn't mean that I hate you or that I'm afraid of you. It just means that we have a difference in opinion. And I believe that adults should be able to respectfully agree to disagree. Yet that is not the case these days. It's not the case. They don't really, you're not allowed to respectfully agree to disagree on a plethora of topics. Because if you do, and you politically incorrect, that ass gonna get trashed, you're gonna get canceled. You already know how it go. And it's just very ironic to me. It really is. I'm gonna pull one or two more cards. Yeah. Read a card to that person. Yes, if you're not in agreement with someone, you're a problem group. Think it that part exactly doesn't mean I don't like you either. Exactly. It doesn't mean I don't like you. And then I really don't understand. What I don't understand is why is it that certain people want you to accept how they choose to live so bad? Y'all don't know what the hell I do in my spare time. Y'all don't know if I was fucking before I came on this live. Y'all don't know what the hell I got going on. But that's my business. Now, I'm not going to come up here and tell y'all, you better accept who I was fucking before I came on this live. And if you don't, you a hater. You hate me. You scared of me. Like, what? It doesn't make sense. If I choose to go out and do whatever the fuck I choose to do, like, why? What does it have to do with anybody else? That's my life. That's my business. I don't think that anybody should be forced to partake or, like, you know, be a part of someone else's life experience. It's just weird. Like, ooh. Yeah. That's my business. Okay, let me get a card, another card for the energy for this live tonight. Yeah, we be talking about all types of stuff over here. I was getting my back, bro. Our community is looking for a savior and it's sad. Yeah. All right, we got two more, y'all. Oh my God, yo, I swear I cannot fucking make this up. This says people aren't ignoring you, love bug. I'm not making this up, y'all. I'm not making this up. I swear. I just pulled these cards. Love bug, this is for you. People aren't ignoring you. People aren't ignoring us. People are busy as fuck with their lives. The way to stop feeling ignored is to get busy with yours. Take up knitting if you have to. Get into it. No one is ignoring you. They're probably just reading or something. Go read. The day you stop worrying whether or not someone is ignoring you is the day you get busy as fuck living your own life. How the fuck this said people aren't ignoring you, love bug? Oh. And this one says, you are not required to set yourself on fire to keep other people warm. You know how you can tell if someone is taking advantage of you? You feel like shit after giving to them. That shit isn't healthy for anyone. Put the matches down and back away. They can get warm on their own. Now go do something kind for yourself. That's better service to the world anyway. So don't blow yourself up trying to help somebody else. Don't deplete yourself. Don't deplete your energy trying to lift somebody else up. Don't invalidate yourself and your feelings trying to validate someone else's feelings. Do not be a sacrificial lamb. Whoever this is for, do not be a sacrificial lamb. Don't do that shit no more because it doesn't serve you. At the end of the day, it doesn't feel good. You're tired. You're drained. It makes you unhappy. You don't even want to talk to that person anymore because you know it's about to be some BS. And you're not being ignored. People are busy. Life is happening. Get busy with your own life. Yes. Okay, I'm going to do a couple more since we on a roll. Okay, some more cards for the love bugs. Yes. Ooh, stop feeding dead people. Mm-hmm. Oh, one popped out. Ooh. Oh. Well, we're going to do these last three. And then for real, y'all, I'm going to skedaddle this time. I keep saying that, and I'm still up here. All right. So this one. Ooh. Not giving a fuck is better than revenge. Revenge sucks. Just watch a superhero movie and look at the villains. Those guys suck. Revenge is whack and petty and gives you wrinkles. You know what's hot? Being a bigger person and letting shit go. Hair flip that shit, honey, and move the fuck on. Move on. You don't even need to do no get back. The get back is the karma. Because karma will always come the fuck around to collect. You best believe. Move on. Best revenge is your paper. How about that? Ooh, this one. Ooh, I love this one, y'all. I love this one. Manifest the fuck out of your dreams. Oh. The most vulnerable thing to admit is not your deepest wound. It's what you really truly want. We're talking your biggest, craziest, wildest dream. Oh my God. Wildest dream. Let me start over. I can read, y'all. I can read. I don't know. I'm excited. I don't know. The most vulnerable thing to admit to is not your deepest wound. It's what you really, truly want. We're talking your biggest, craziest dreams and desires. Be vulnerable, at least with yourself. Write that shit down. Y'all know I'm always talking about journaling. Write that shit down. Make a to-do list and maybe even tell someone, make it happen. You could do this. You could do this, whatever it is that you need, whatever it is that you want to do. You could do it. Oh my God. This is on a fucking roll tonight. This is the last one. And this is something I always say. Be the change you wish to see up in this bitch. Hey, you. Yeah, you. The one who sees what's wrong in the world and the one who knows that the difference between being an activist and being a whiny ass complainer is action. You want the world to be more kind? Kind the fuck out on the people in your life. Hate litter bugs? Pick up some trash. Can't stand judgmental blowhards? Quit judging them for being so judgmental. It's really kind of simple. Those are some beautiful, beautiful ass messages. I love y'all. I have enjoyed this interaction and this conversation immensely. I will see y'all tomorrow. And I hope that everyone has a beautiful night. I surely do. I'm going to have to let my poor cat out the bathroom. I got to get him fixed, y'all. I need to take his ass to the vet because I don't know what the hell. And that's how I missed the beginning of picking up trash. Yeah, thanks, folks, for being there. Damn, you made these color need to purchase. I'm going to make some. I got a lot of stuff coming. I got a lot of stuff. Y'all just stick with me. We got a lot of great things coming. Like, comment, subscribe, share, because I know you care. Don't let no motherfucking body play in your face. Show up as her, be her. Show up as him, be him. Walk in your purpose. Believe in yourself. Manifest your dreams. Create your reality. And y'all know what I'm about to say, right? Spread love is the Brooklyn way, baby. Be good until we meet again.